qualifying match for Money in the Bank. 6 weeks away in Chicago, Strowman versus Kevin Owens, and we are underway.
You gotta admire the bravery of Kevin Owens to accept this challenge, this opportunity.
Three wiped out as Strowman sent Kevin Owens sprawling across the ring.
Well, you guys, you could argue that this is every bit as difficult as it will be for Roman, Finn, and Sami later to qualify for Kevin Owens going up against Braun Strowman.
And as we take another look at what happened here, watch Strowman just shoving Kevin Owens through the official.
Wait a minute.
The pursuit is on outside the ring. Strowman and Owens and Kevin Owens quickly on top of the Monster Among Men. What a clubbing blow by Strowman. Coach touched on it. We do know that there are 2 other qualifying matches later on tonight. One in the men's will be Roman, Finn, and Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. There will be a women's triple threat match as well to qualify for the women's ladder in the Money in the Bank ladder match. That's Sasha, Ruby, and Ember later on tonight. There you see the ladders.
What a stomp from Strowman.
Symbolic of what will happen at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event. You use a ladder to climb to the top and grab the briefcase that you can see hanging high above the ring. Inside is a contract. That contract you can cash in at any time over a year-long period for an opportunity at a championship.
And guys, we heard Kevin Owens talk about who's been on a roll, who's on a bigger roll, Braun or him. Who do you think right now is on a bigger roll than what Braun Strowman has done the last 2, 3, 4 weeks?
Listen, I don't think you can dispute Braun Strowman is on just as hot of a roll as anybody in the WWE. I mean, listen to the accolades that Kurt Angle rifled off at the beginning of the show. Won the tag team championships with a 9-year-old child. He won the greatest Royal Rumble match. He won last night at Backlash despite the fact that there might have been some controversy. Strowman deserves an opportunity.
And Strowman right now in control of Kevin Owens.
I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit selfish in that I really would love to see Braun win this match and see him in the Money in the Bank ladder match, just from an entertainment standpoint, to see if he can climb a ladder.
Just from a curiosity standpoint.
Yeah, there you go.
And can you imagine the damage that Braun Strowman will be able to do if he uses the ladder as a weapon? And Braun, runs right into a boot by Owens. And KO runs into a right hand, and Owens knocked off the top rope into the floor.
He has got to be thinking right now, man, I come over here to Raw, things are going to change, they're going to have a fresh start, and then he runs into Braun, not just last night with Bobby Lashley, but also here tonight.
Braun Strowman has never been in a Money in the Bank ladder match in his career. Kevin Owens has been in a couple, as Braun Strowman in pursuit, not allowing Owens to get away.
Seemed like a good plan, Kevin.
And Kevin's got a handful of beard. And meanwhile, Strowman with a tornado DDT off the barricade.
This is
the big man's down.
This is Kevin's opportunity. If Strowman gets counted out, Kevin Owens is going to the Money in the Bank ladder match.
And Kevin begging for the official to start the count. Kevin Owens will definitely take a count-out victory as we take another look at the tornado DDT. Face first goes Strowman.
And you would have to consider this an upset.
I don't know if the DDT was what Kevin Owens initially had planned, but he was able to adapt to the situation and plant the Monster Among Men.
Count of 6 as Strowman tries to stumble back to the ring, gets to the apron and beats the count, and now Kevin Owens has to go back to work.
Well, don't cry about it. Get back on him.
Kevin Owens thought that was his opportunity, his opening to advance. From what we understand, there's going to be 8 men in the Money in the Bank ladder match. 4 from Raw, 4 from SmackDown. Same on the women's side as Owens unloads and again takes the attack to Strowman.
There's so much talk about the coveted contract inside the Money in the Bank briefcase. That's because it's so highly coveted, because it changes careers.
Well, look what happened to Carmella, Corey.
I was getting there. I was going to wait for the women's match, but But look at history. I mean, you've got Edge, you've got countless others, Seth Rollins. It can truly change your life.
Will it change Owens or Strowman's life? They have a chance to qualify live. Oh, man! Shoulder first! And Kevin Owens now perhaps looking for another opportunity at a count-out victory over Strowman.
A great strategy by a wise competitor.
Count of 4, and this time Strowman, I'm not sure, knows where he is.
This must feel like the longest 10 count in the history of Kevin Owens' career.
Count count of 7. Strowman makes it back into the ring at a count of 8. Can Owens take over? It is our first Money in the Bank qualifying match live on Monday Night Raw. Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. One of these men will head to next month's Money in the Bank ladder match for an opportunity to grab the contract and have a chance to win a world title.
And what a huge advantage it would be for either one of these guys to know so early that they will be in this match and they can really start to prepare.
Slam by Strowman. Owens in trouble.
You know, the more I think about it, the more unfair I believe Kurt Angle's decision was. Today's Kevin Owens' birthday. Why couldn't he have just given him the gift of an opportunity at the Money in the Bank contract instead of putting him in heavy jeopardy with Braun Strowman?
Kurt Angle said at the top of the show.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it ever since.
Everyone earns their opportunity on Raw. As a chokeslam is delivered to Owens.
Kevin Owens has survived at a high level for 34 years. He deserves to be celebrated and rewarded.
I think Kevin Owens would appreciate the opportunity. He just doesn't like the fact that the opportunity is against Braun.
Owens now, going right to the hamstring of Braun Strowman. Trying to knock the 7-footer down to size.
I'm wondering if this could come down to a match of endurance. We've seen Kevin Owens go deep into a matchup.
Oh, and a kick right to the jaw.
Braun Strowman, not so much.
And Kevin Owens can't believe that Strowman is still somehow in this match. Senton to the spine. And he has to roll Strowman over. The leg and a kick out by the monster among men.
Corey, no question. If it is an endurance test, there's no question that Kevin Owens would have the advantage as we've gone, 10, 12 minutes now.
Kevin certainly did a great job of chopping Strowman down to size there momentarily, but this is where I question Kevin's strategy. He's getting emotional, getting frustrated. He needs to stay on top of Braun.
And Kevin Owens has really been very competitive in this match against Strowman. And to your point, Corey, he's got a big chance here. Can he capitalize?
There's the deck. Cannonball coming through.
And Strowman met him.
Look
Big
at that.
boot to the face. And the 385-pounder.
I think he's shaking a little bit.
Strowman now lining up Owens.
Yeah.
Sternum first.
Owens scooting out of the way. Caught him. Super